Okay, so here's a card that I put together while I thought I was recording, but apparently I wasn't. So I'll show you how I got here. So you go here, you go into shapes, click the square, then you unlock it and you change the dimensions, the size I mean, to 3.5 by 2. Then you're gonna go up here to where you could change the color and you're gonna switch it to white so it lets you design it however you want. So for me, I already had the Instagram thing saved on my projects. And then I also had the Snapchat thing saved on my projects. Now for the Instagram one, I downloaded it as a cut and print. And I know Melinda, I know you said that you just have a black and white computer. So if you want, whether you want it in black or white or color, that's up to you. Now for the Snapchat one, all I did was go to upload. Let me see. I went to upload and I went down to my Snapchat filter thingy here, Snapchat SVG. And then after I resized it or whatever, I just changed the color to yellow. And then that's how you make a yellow Snapchat box. For the Facebook though, which this is just an example, so it's not really gonna fit. All I did was take another square and leave it like it is, do a lowercase f, and then I resized it, centered it a little bit more, and then I did a slice. So I highlighted it and I did a slice, and then pulled out the extra. Obviously I don't need those. Then I went up here and did the same thing and changed it to the blue color. And that's how I got the Facebook one. It's not gonna fit on this card. Well, so we resize it and then you put it wherever you want. So now it's gonna take a while for you to do it like this individually each one. So I highlight the whole thing, duplicate it as many times as I need. And then while it's highlighted, you have to move it. Otherwise, this is what happens if you don't move it while the whole thing is highlighted. Which in this case is not a big deal because, you know, the stuff can just move. I'm gonna try to just highlight eBay. Nope, see. So if you're gonna duplicate it, you gotta duplicate it one at a time and then move the whole thing while it's all highlighted. Otherwise you have this problem of having to rearrange them again. So then I made 6 at once. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, what am I doing? I don't want to duplicate that. 3, 4. 5. My duplicate. Okay. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know what's going on with my laptop. Like, it's decided suddenly that it's going to move much slower than it used to, so it's a little annoying. Sorry. So if you're going to make business cards, remember, if you duplicate, when you highlight the whole card and hit duplicate and then move it while it's highlighted. Otherwise you have to do this and move everything individually. Okay, so now we're here. Let's say that these are all the cards that you're gonna do for now. I used cardstock to print my stuff out, so that's my recommendation, cardstock. You can do white cardstock, you can do colored cardstock, whatever you want. Then you're gonna highlight it all, and you're gonna go over here to this little thing here, and you're gonna click the flatten button. Okay, so now that I've flattened everything, I noticed something when I flattened it, and I had to go back and redo it. For some reason, the A and the Y on these two didn't show up, so I had to undo the flatten, click on them individually, and then I had to go up to, it's not highlighted now because they're all flattened, but this arrange thing, and I clicked on the drop down, and I clicked send to front, and then I re-flattened it, and now they all show up. And then, of course, we go to make it. And once it's in the make it part, you're going to go to continue. And you're going to send it to your printer. Once it prints on your printer, this is what it's going to look like. I started to do a second sheet last night, so I still have this left over from last night. And then we put it on. So when you put it on your mat, make sure it's 8.5 by 11. So make sure you don't do it this way. Make sure you put it down this way, because your design space has it as 8.5 by 11. So we carefully smush it down. So it's scanning the borders for the print and cut, so it knows where to cut. And you just peel up the cardstock and you have your business card. This one was a little bit cut off on the end, but that's not a big deal. I can adjust it for the next time. But that is basically how you make a business card on your Cricut using Design Space and the flatten tool. So yeah, bye.